Right. How tall is your significant other?
How tall is my significant other? You're getting very personal.
Well,
this is my show. Welcome back to the Inconsistent Podcast with Rob Haze. That's a. I don't know. I think 5'9".
Yeah, and if she had 3 more inches, you'd be like, okay, this is kind of awkward, right?
No,
right?
I'm secure.
Yeah,
I'm secure.
Could you have a girl that's 3 inches taller than you?
I could have a girl that's 3 inches taller than me.
Yeah, okay.
For sure. For sure.
All right.
Yeah. I don't think that's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Like now, there is a thing with like, you know, when I got my height late. Mm-hmm. So there was a thing where like all the girls that I like were taller than me.
Yeah.
Or, you know, like that was, you know. And I didn't know I was going to get taller. I had an inkling, and I, you know, prayed a lot about it. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was asking for 7. I was being greedy. I was like, when I found out Kareem was 7'6", I was like, yeah, that would be cool. Make me 7'6".
Yeah.
Then I got to be on the team. You know what I'm saying? Nobody just sending no 7'6" kid home and being like, hey, man, you know, just keep working on your game. No, they'll work with you individually.
They'll invest in you.
That's what I was hoping for. Yeah.
Give you some private lessons.
Number 1 hope, 7'6". Number 2 hope, I meet a genie and I wish to make every 3-pointer I take until I'm 40. That was my number 2.
Okay. And what's your third?
I didn't really have a third. I was just cool. I could make everything work from there.
So you was gonna hold on to 3 wishes. I mean 2 wishes, and leave it.
Yeah, I was gonna leave a third one for like, okay, so you know, if genies are real, other factors might happen. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Is it not tightening over there? The way you keep,
you know, I feel like it keeps slipping. I feel like
you're
not
not tightening it more.
And it's like I'm being punished I'm being punished for
that don't do anything
for not sitting in the right. You know what I'm saying? Like I naturally sit, and now everything's adjusted to me slouching.
Yeah,
which is how we got here in the first place.
How you loosening it and tightening it in?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
I was never going to address it. You know, a lot of people listen to this podcast. A lot of people are out there. They don't see the value in just watching people sit on the couch, and so they listen on Spotify. Right. They listen on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
Those people didn't need to know about my issues with the mic stand. That was just a little treat for the YouTube people.
So, do you mind if I just start scratching random body parts?
You can't even say it. I do mind. You can't even get it out. Yeah, I mind. Why would you scratch body parts that don't itch? If they itch, that's one thing. I'm not going to prevent you from scratching the itch. You know what I'm saying? We could even take a break if it gets real itchy. But at the same time, why are you scratching things that don't itch?
What part of your body don't itch? Everything. See?
Not at once.
I mean,
not at once. They take turns. My body, they take turns. There's some parts that don't really itch like that.
Please name them.
Like my shins. I rarely just got to scratch a shin. The shin's good. Yeah. Even when I played soccer and had like shin guards and it had more, you know, action down there, it was still not really itchy shins.
Your teeth, you know, right?
Yeah, you don't scratch that, sure. Thought that was a given. Thought we were just external with it, but sure. Yeah. If you want to add vital organs, you can add that too. You're not scratching them either, you know? Yeah.
But you said that don't
blood, itch. Cells, you know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff.
I'm sure sickle cell itch. I'm sure it does something to your body that hurts. That's itchy, right?
I don't know. I would have to get close enough to somebody with sickle cell to ask that. You know what I'm saying? I know people who got it, but we really haven't spent the time to really just get into those kind of questions. Yeah. Because it's borderline ignorant. It's borderline, hey, this is not my business. I just want to know, you know?
Right. But I know this is disease that you are suffering through? Can you please describe what this feels like? Is it more of a vibration, or is it itchy?
Yeah, I would never violate in that type of way.
You could just Google it. You could just Google to see what it feels like, because I'm sure somebody has this.
We got Dion Lack in the building, comedian, podcaster, young mogul.
Yeah.
Dion, where are you from originally?
I'm originally from Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah.
Okay.
You been there, Ohio, at all?
I've definitely been to Ohio.
Okay.
Definitely been to Ohio.
Dayton?
Definitely been to Columbus. Been to Cincinnati a ton of times. Been to Cleveland. I've been through Dayton. I don't know if I've actually been spent time in Dayton.
Right.
Definitely driven through Dayton.
Yeah, Dayton got 2 comedy clubs, so I don't know if you went there or not. Wiley's and I think the Funny Bone.
I think if I went there, you would have known.
I mean,
I think if I went there, every time you go back, they'd be like,
"Hey, have you
know who is here?
Yeah,
Rob Haze,
you think
man.
It's that small? You think Dayton is that small?
No, I think my impact would be that great. Wow. I think it's a huge place.
Yeah,
that I would come and people's minds would be blown.
Yeah,
and people would cry, and
I
people
agree.
would erect monuments into the ground.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of your comedy, man.
Yeah,
yeah. So I'm yes-anding this, bro. I'm not even joking.
You yes-anding that you're a fan of my comedy. So just feel like that. So that was the improv. I'm a huge fan of your comedy, and I say yeah, and then you say yeah because you got to, because that is the improvisation.
Yeah, yes and means I agree. I'm going to agree with this, right? I'm going to...
I think it means I'm going to go along with this. I don't think it means I'm going to agree with this. I think you can disagree and still yes and.
But I can actually...
If I say it's a snake on the floor, and you say, no, I don't think that's a snake, you did shift it, but you didn't say, no, there's nothing on the floor.
But the whole point of yes and is literally like the beginning of a sentence. You be like, yeah, I can make impact into Dayton, Ohio. Say yes, and you're going to be better than that. They're going to actually do, a holiday for you. That's literally what the beginning.
That's
of yes
not
and.
what you did.
But I say I'm going to yes and.
That's not what you did at all. You didn't say nothing about this holiday.
Yeah, but
this
yes and.
No, you didn't say that.
That's how yes and works in improv.
Right.
Say yes and.
But that's not what you did.
Okay, Rob. Yes, I'm from Dayton, Ohio. Born and raised, came out here 21 years ago, Los Angeles.
21 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh man, what made you move to Los Angeles?
I was forced here. I was trying to start a career in Crestview Hills, Kentucky, and then my aunt was like, "What are you doing here? I live in Los Angeles. Come live with me." And then
that was it. That was the speech.
She was like,
that got you across the country. What are you doing here? I live in Los Angeles.
Right.
Live with me, and then
I said, absolutely. I know about Los Angeles. I've heard about it because I didn't know how to pick up and just go. And then she gave me the inspiration. I said, I'm doing it. Yeah.
So what did you come out here to do?
A little bit of everything. I came out here. Of course, everybody wants to come out to act. I was a huge fan of the arts. And then I was always the host and comedian at my high school. So then I started doing comedy and then merged to writing and directing and producing and everything comedy related.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
21 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
2001.
Yeah. Yeah. It's happening, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Whole different mindset when you get dressed in 2001.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nokia 6010s, brother.
Nokia 6010s.
Mm-hmm. I hate that I got rid of my 937 number, man.
Did you have that thing where you wear your like phone around your neck?
No.
Did you have one of those lanyard things
No.
and then you like you click it on the thing and then your phone is like sitting right here on your neck?
Absolutely not.
No.
I had the one on the hip though.
You had a hip clip?
Yeah, they had the little buckle on the back. You like this clip and it flows like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you wore a belt.
Yeah.
Because it was 2001.
I had to wear the belt, yo.
2001, real belty time.
It was needed because we were still sagging at the time.
Yeah,
you needed a belt.
Well, the purpose of the belt. This is gonna break ground.
Oh boy, here we go.
Is to not sag.
Oh, okay.
That's why it was invented.
Okay.
The fact that it's an integral part of sagging probably pissed off the person who invented the belt. Like, no, you guys don't get it. It's to keep it up here. What are you doing? See? Like, I don't know how old. Yeah.
He did like a little old, like, not 20s, 1920s.
Yeah. The dude that made the belt, you think he lived a long life? I think he was just, he's just out there.
Yeah. What do you think came out first, belts or suspenders? Because they had the same purpose.
I'm going to say braces first. Before you get suspenders, before you got fasteners, you have buttons in your pants, and then you snap the buttons, and then those hold your pants up.
Hold up. We got to go back to biblical times. They had ropes, right?
They had ropes,
so
sure.
That's essentially a belt.
It is a belt. Yeah, I guess a rope belt could be a belt.
Mm-hmm. Just ignore the fact she almost died.
No. We almost die all the time. We always almost die. That's what life is about, almost dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, a rope belt could be a belt.
Mm-hmm. But what is the purpose of the rope belt when you have a robe on, a nightgown? Jesus had a belt on, and they were styling the belts too. They had like little accessories on it and tassels.
Right. Mm-hmm. What is the purpose?
Because essentially the shoulders is holding up from falling down.
Oh, maybe it does help you like maneuver. Maybe you can like twist around better and like do stuff better if you got like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Mm-hmm. Cause I've done it. I've worn a rope belt on the road before. You know what I'm saying? And I really can't think of why, other than I was supposed to. But maybe that's the thing. Maybe it's a like if we all got our belts from the same place, I know that we all row together. Oh, so if we end up scrapping with some people and they got different belts, we know who to fight.
Right.
We know who to draw swords with based off their rope belt.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's where they held their weapons at. It was a little harness.
Yeah, like a tool belt idea of a belt.
Right.
I could put this in here because pockets. They didn't have pockets yet. Everything was straight to the ground.
Yeah.
Now I could probably hold something in my little blouse part if I really want to get sick with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Got a little turtle or something in there I could throw at you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A rock. Right, I got the slingshot on the side.
Learned from David.
You like, where are the rocks? But the rocks is, you know what I'm saying, and then the little blouse part.
Yeah. Do they wear clothes up under the robe? Because that kind of defeats the purpose, right? Like, do they have like a little short set?
Is it cold? If it's cold, then you might double robe. You might have a robe vest on top of your robe dress. You know what I'm saying?
Like a slip.
Yeah. Well, not a slip, but like a like the Green Power Ranger had the outfit, but then he also had the shoulder pads. It's like that, but of robes.
What was the purpose of that little gold?
Because he came from Rita.
Yeah.
So Rita, they don't know what ingredients a Power Ranger is supposed to have, so they're like, oh, they got to have some gold bands too. And some shoulder pads, because what if they get tackled? Right.
But why didn't they say, hey, you normal now. You cool. So take that little gold thing off so you be like a...
But see, Tommy was like, nah, I got my own. You know what I'm saying? I got a dragon. It's in the water. Y'all in the volcano. We not even really the same like that. You know what I'm saying? Like... Yeah, Zordon made y'all in the past. Yeah. I came out in 94. You know what I'm saying? We got gold stuff now. My bad.
I mean, I feel like that was definitely selfish, man.
I was so mad when remember when Tommy had to go away and he gave his joint to Jason, and I was like, why he ain't give it to Zach?
Because that black and gold would have been cold, right?
That would have been ill, dog. Like, bro, red and gold? Yeah. Come on, man. Zach right there. Them gonna put the hip-hop keto with the shoulder pads.
Come on, man. They could have had Wiz Khalifa playing black and yellow, you know?
Hey, man. Wiz was watching with us at the time. I really don't think he had access to the studio at the time. But, yo, shout out to Wiz, man.
Yeah. You know what, man? This sounds like I'm hating right now. All right.
Yeah.
When Black and Yellow came out, I said I like this song. I promise you, he's gonna be a one-hit wonder. I really did not know that he was going to stretch his career.
Yeah, no, he saw you again.
Yeah, that song right there.
Yeah,
that song right there is his moneymaker right there. It's sad. But you know that's you can't end with that song. Can you close that with a song? Is that your headliner?
It depends. It depends on what you're doing. If I'm at a corporate gig, then yeah, see you again. I'm doing that at the end. I'm getting my check. You know what I'm saying? Everybody feel inspired. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? If I'm doing a festival or something, then it's it's Black and Yellow.
Yeah. I feel like this song, this sounds like another hate. I feel like that song is big because of Paul Walker. Because that was his exit song. And they played that song on the last drive off with him and Vin Diesel.
Right, but if the song didn't do the job, then we wouldn't know about it. It would be that song, but it also wouldn't have its own life. Like I feel like, when you got a song paired with a movie, that's part of what happens. That's part of the magic. You know what I'm saying? I Believe I Can Fly was always going to be something,
right?
But it got paired with Space Jam,
Celine Dion. That song is fire with
Celine Dion and whoever you said, you know what I'm saying? You pair that with Titanic, the biggest movie of its time, it's out of here.
Yeah. I hate that I messed up on my own name.
No, it's all good.
I said Celine Dion. I said, nigga, it's my name.
Okay, I thought you tripped him on the Celine part. I didn't even hear the Beyond part.
Okay, all right. Now you just kind of pick and choosing the hate now.
I'm just giving you my account of the events that just happened. That's all. I'm just telling you how I feel. I saw it.
I really appreciate your wordplay. Your word selection is superb, bro.
Sometimes I'm lazy.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm using the same word more than I should. I think that's kind of held me back in my career a little bit. Repeating words. That's the kind of conspiracy theories I think. I'm like, oh yeah, I repeated too many words.
No, I, as a writer, you definitely do not want to double up on certain punchlines and phrases. You know, we writing scripts, so I definitely get that. I definitely need to slow down as a comedian. I find myself when I'm excited about an idea, I start talking real fast, and then my words start to kind of jumble up. And then
excitement is energy, though, and sometimes being excited does make the people listening excited. You know, I do feel like I don't always have excitement when I'm on stage. I'm not always excited. Sometimes I'm like bummed out.
Yeah.
But I'm still like, I don't know. I'm still, performing even though I'm not excited. And then I like doing bits most when I'm excited about them.
But I feel like your style, you can honestly say, I'm having the time of my life in that tone, and it's going to be funny. Because...
Nope.
You can't say that? Because...
Nope. I have to try. I have to put in effort. I wish I could just go up there and just read the phone book, and then people be like, "Man, that was the funniest phone book I ever heard." But yeah, no, I actually gotta think about what I say. I can't just go up there and just say whatever.
I rarely see you. Do you do act outs?
Yeah.
But I think you verbally do act outs. You're not like falling on the ground and nothing, do you? You're not doing like, Mama, don't hit me, Mama.
Is that what acting is now, falling on the ground?
Gosh, dude, why Why?
I do act out.
Yeah.
Yes, I become other people in my set or things or whatever. But like there are times where my body is different. There's times where I use my face, change my voice, all of that. There's also other times where I feel like it's funnier for me to personify other characters. So there's times where someone else has taken on my voice and they sound like me. But those still count as act outs.
Yeah.
Because the audience is no longer seeing me, they're seeing that person through my lens.
Right.
But there are times where I'm all kind of people.
Yeah. Yeah. From what I saw, I haven't watched your full comedy special. What I saw is the act outs of like, you are verbally being a person, like, hey man, that's not like that. Hey Rob, don't do like that. Like you do stuff like that. So that was a terrible example of.
Hey Rob, you don't do that. That's my favorite bit of mine. Hey Rob. Hey, say brother, give me a pound on the side that's brown. Yeah. Nah, I do all kind of stuff. I guess in a shorter set I don't, because it's a shorter set. Also, it's like stuff like that. Like when I have moments like that, sometimes they're like in the moment. So they're not necessarily the things that I accumulate. They're not the things that I like, oh yeah, I'm a, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I know this is your podcast.
Right. It is.
Let me stop talking then.
No, I've been in LA since 2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Atlanta?
4 years, really 9 months of like, I'll get to that later, and then COVID, and then whatever time after that, depending on how you look at the world. Unless there's some people that they don't see it as ever being different. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, 4 calendar years I've been in Los Angeles. Okay. Did you go straight to comedy when you got out here, or did you like do other things first?
No, I was, like I said, I was forced into it very quickly because, like I said, I was
You're forced into comedy?
Well, because that's all I did in high school. So as soon as I came out here,
you didn't go to class?
Of course, man.
No, you said all you did in high school was comedy.
As far as career wise, it wasn't I was into trades or playing basketball.
Okay.
So the only thing I did was was do comedy. I was a host for a lot of the things, and then as soon as I came out here, my cousin connected me with a comedian named Mad Marv. We did a bunch of clubs around LA, and my first year in LA, I got to Comic View. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I was very lucky.
You were on Comic View?
I was. Yeah.
Oh man, who's the host?
J. Anthony Brown.
Wow.
Pink suit.
Wow.
Yeah. Dr. Ken was on my show. Rodman.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's the only people I remember. So I messed up though.
You messed up.
I messed up. Steve Harvey's manager was the producer of the show, and he seen me at Mixed Nuts Comedy Club, and I did this dope ass set. And at this time, like it's my first year in comedy, I was doing this dope ass set, and I was like doing like a lot of freestyling, and I didn't really memorize the set. So when I did comedy, I was just like, let me just do something different. And then when I did something different, it wasn't bad. The dude was like, I booked you because of your set. I like that set.
Yeah.
Why did you change your set?
Man, y'all had to learn that on TV. That's how much of a secret it was. It was people learning on television.
Spot. On the spot, bro.
Yeah.
If they didn't give me the VHS tape,
ooh,
I would have never had proof that I was on Comic View.
They didn't air you.
Yo.
Yeah.
They didn't air it, bro.
Oh, they were looking out.
Yeah. It wasn't a bad set.
They were looking out.
Yeah.
Because they let you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Like, there's some people, like, they get aired, and it's like, oh, man, they, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm. But, like, yeah, no, they were looking out.
No, it wasn't a bad set, man. He was just like, don't disrespect me like that. Like, he said, I love the bit when you said blah, 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 and you didn't do that at all. You did a whole different bit.
Yeah.
It was more disrespect than a bad set. He's like, because I had people expecting to see this particular set. So... why didn't you do it? You weren't excited about it anymore? So again, I'm like 20.
Right.
My set was filth, right? It was a lot of sex and cussing. My mom was real big on religion, and, you know, she never heard me cuss before. So I was like, if my mom's going to see this, I'm going to do a whole church set that she enjoyed.
So you switched up.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, I did a whole church set that I worked back in Ohio, that worked back in other venues I did. And,
got you.
Mm-hmm, and
so you were gonna present to the world a different dude than who they were gonna get.
Hey man, I'm 20, yo.
Yeah,
I'm 20, and you know I had, like, you know, having sex with a midget. I literally said that, so I'm not gonna change it. And I was like, yeah, you ever had a little midget on your shoulder and you walk like this, and it was a whole bit of like, yeah, I loved it. I can't even really think what I said.
Yeah, you still use that word, or you just like, man, I don't know. I just want the people to know that you. I
don't use this word. I know
you were doing an act out of you in the past,
right? Because if I recorded that, it's out there. Mm-hmm. That's what the bit was.
Yeah,
little person.
Little person. Was this from experience?
No. When you're young, you just define anything that's funny.
Right. I mean, there was a time, of course, where you think, oh yeah, these things are like, I'm not supposed to tell the truth.
Right.
I'm supposed to say the funny things.
Whatever that's funny, I'm going to talk about it.
And I've seen this get a reaction in media.
Right.
Very recently.
Yep. I had a bit.
Put it out there.
I had a bit about, because, you know, at the time Muhammad Ali was still alive. I had said, imagine his wife upset with his, like, Parkinson's, like she's shaking. She take his hand, she put it on his lap like this.
This is what you did to get that. Which set is this?
This is the set.
This is the set
that he liked. Right.
This is not the.
This is the set he liked.
Okay,
I'm telling you. I said. Okay, I'm telling you, everything was sexual.
You thought you were going to make fun of Muhammad Ali's Parkinson's?
No,
on black entertainment.
That's
television.
What he wanted. That's what I did at Mixed Nuts. That's the one he wanted. He said, "Man, I wanted that Muhammad Ali bit, man. I wanted you to talk about the shaking." And Muhammad Ali is next to his wife is next to him, and he takes the hand, and
he wanted you to go for it.
He wanted that.
He wanted you to go for it.
That was dark. I was like, I can't do that, man. I'm talking about masturbating on TV, man.
Other people did.
Yeah.
That around that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that and thinking, man, this is crazy.
Right.
This is crazy.
9 p.m.
Yeah.
Comic View on BET. Yeah. But yeah, dude, I like I said, if I had the VHS, man. The thing is, I had a whole watch party, August 28th. I never forget it. Everybody was there.
You had a watch party.
Come by.
So you did. So when did you get the VHS tape?
Glad you said that, my brother. So they call everybody on the show. Hey, this is so and so from BET. I'll let you know that your Comic View set will be airing on August 28th. Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was like the day after, you can come up to the studio. We'll give you your VHS tape, so you can use for promotions.
Yeah.
So I had a whole bunch of people at the house. I had me a nice little crown chair in the front.
Okay.
Everybody's around me like they're my minions. Mm-hmm. I had popcorn and nachos and finger foods in the kitchen. And I remember his set. Yeah, it's funny. I'm right after him. That's odd. They moved us around. They must have moved us around because they put him first. They put him like, huh. Yeah. And then you see the credits go up. Comic View on BET. And I said, maybe, cause remember at that time they do back-to-back episodes.
Yeah.
They must have put me on the later show.
Right.
No, it was a rerun. And then I was like, wow. Wow. So I emailed them. I don't know. I was like, did y'all move my date? Did y'all? Because they told me clearly that they're not going to put me on a different show because J. Anthony Brown had a pink suit on. So why all of a sudden they would move me to another set? We had to. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. We it was for time, and Dr. Ken had a really good set, and also Dr. Ken was doing this bit where he was dancing like Michael Jackson. Mm-hmm. I never met Dr. Ken at the time. I did the same thing in the beginning. I did it before him. He did it right after me. But his set was better than mine. So they was like, we can't duplicate the same niggas on the same show.
Oh, there you gonna let Dr. Ken out Michael Jackson, dog?
Yeah, they did it.
Hey.
Yeah. At the time, you do the opening songs, hey, let's get the crowd going. Let's get the crowd going. Now I think about it, everything
this
about
set sounds wild. I want to see this.
I got you
so bad.
I got you.
This set sounds wild.
Yeah,
there is a little people joke. There is a Muhammad Ali joke, and so Michael Jackson's separate from.
Yeah, okay. Michael Jackson was on Comic View. Muhammad Ali and Little People were the set that he wanted.
Oh, so that's why you got in trouble.
Yeah.
Because they knew Dr. Ken Michael Jackson was coming.
No.
So the minute you go out there and kick, before you even get to talking about church or whatever you talking about, they're like, oh man, dog. He's stepping on Dr. Ken.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They talking to Dr. Ken. Hey, we know we didn't know he was gonna do Michael Jackson stuff.
Yeah.
When you get out there, you hit that spin, and guess what? We're going to spin his set right on out of here.
Dr. Ken said,
okay?
Who was this new nigga? Who was this new nigga?
Oh, man.
They cut me, yo.
Oh, man.
Cut me, homie.
Here's the thing. Black comedy, there's a whole Michael Jackson lineage of black comedians talking about Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And
still.
When he died, that's when I decided to do stand-up because I was like, oh, man, that's going to end.
Really?
And then it was like, it's
fool,
go time.
Man.
It's go time. I have to go because a piece of like of black comedy is gone. Is gone.
Yeah.
What if by the time I muster up the courage, there are other things that I have put a lot of thought in my life about that I can't even explore. I was like, I got to get out there.
Get out there, man.
I got to get out there,
it's
man.
Time.
Rest in peace to the King of Pop.
Yeah. So you were like King the Conqueror. So when He Who Remains died, you familiar with Marvel?
I mean, I watch the cartoons and stuff,
okay,
but like, I've had some comics, but I never had 12 issues in a row. I never went a whole year.
About the ones the cinematic universe.
Oh yeah, no, I'm a little behind.
Okay,
I'm a little behind
because when He Who Remains got killed, the rest of the Canes got released. So as soon as Michael Jackson died, he was like, it's time for me to come out there.
No, it's not like I was like ducking Mike. It's like it's just that's when I started thinking about like that being a thing, and then that made me want to,
comedy.
Get into this world.
You know what I hate about comedians that do impressions is they find the most cheapest way to do their impression. They were like, man, I seen Bill Cosby at McDonald's. He was like, let me get 2 quarter pounders. I'm like, nigga, Bill Cosby at McDonald's, like, stop. Be more creative.
Where are you seeing this?
You've never heard.
Who's doing Bill Cosby at McDonald's jokes?
That's what I'm saying. People do impressions. They figure out ways of saying, like, yeah, so I seen Mike Tyson at 24-hour fitness talking about something.
You're saying there are people who do impressions.
Right.
That rope the impressions in the bits where like the whole point of the bit is to show off the impression.
Yes.
Not the joke.
Yes. So they figure out cheap ways of saying I seen him.
But that's not everybody that does impressions.
I hate comedians that do this. I didn't say I hate
You said I hate comedians that do impressions.
That do this. And I did an example.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. When did that come up?
We were talking about Michael Jackson, and so I was assuming that when people love doing Michael Jackson bits. Mm-hmm. Come on, man. Come on, Jermaine.
His voice.
Yeah, they figure out ways to segue. Chris Tucker still do this.
Got you.
Chris Tucker still find ways of, man, one time I seen Michael Jackson at blah, 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 and he'd do an impression.
Right. But he was really with Mike, so it's different.
Right. So
this is a little different if you was really with Mike and you do Mike, because that's what you heard.
Right. But
then, like, you know. Mm-hmm. But yeah, but there's more than Mike's verse. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of Michael Jackson bits that don't even, than his voice. There's plenty of Michael Jackson's bits that are about other things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You know, like, yes, people did the voice. Eddie Murphy did the voice. Tommy Davidson did the voice. But then there's other people, you know, Eddie Griffith. He's just talking about him.
Yeah, but
and he danced.
Yeah, if you don't do the dance,
what you call it, danced. Chris Tucker danced and did the voice. You know, yeah.
You think it's hacky?
I think it's hacky now for sure. But if you but getting a original handle on somebody is totally different than borrowing a handle that already exists. So if you do an impression of somebody and it's uncharted territory, now you've shown that you've done the work, that you've created a handle, and other people can build from that handle, but they don't get the same credit that you get because you had to do the work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's impressive. I also think there's a world where the joke doesn't need the impression. The impression is icing on the cake, and I feel like that's when they're best.
Right.
You know?
If you was an impressionist, what is the best way to get into your impression of, let's just say, Michael Jackson? If you was good at him and you could do his voice, so what is the best way to segue into it, even though you never met him in your life?
He would probably have to be the best example.
I would just say imagine versus trying to say I seen.
I used to have a joke. Okay, so when they did the Michael Jackson hologram at the maybe Billboard or American Music Awards, one of them, you know, it was after the Tupac hologram. They did a Michael Jackson hologram, and it was performing a unreleased song from Dangerous called Slave to the Rhythm. And so this is not even a released song. Like this is a song where Michael Jackson like did a demo and they just took it and put it out, which I felt was crazy, disrespectful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and also, you know, Mike, in the creative process, the words come later. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So they got this like AI thing walking out there, and it's like,
it's like a robot.
Yeah, and it's like, dog, like, you know, he was gonna put words in. You know, Teddy, somebody was gonna give him the words.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not even saying words,
right?
Because he didn't even get to the words part yet, and y'all got this.
So they were just doing rhythms of what he was saying,
right?
Like, yeah.
But I'm not only talking about that. I'm also talking about how you have a hologram. You can make every iteration of Michael Jackson come out there.
Yeah.
You can have a little kid Michael Jackson go out there, do one of these, and he hits a spin. He's got a tuxedo. He rolls his sleeves up. Now he's, that Michael Jackson. Then, he turns into a werewolf. He's that Michael Jackson. Cold. Then he turns into a zombie. He's that Michael Jackson. Now he's like an Egyptian. Like, you could have did that.
Right.
You had
access.
Hologram.
Yeah, that's dope.
You could have made it anything. You could have made Shamu jump over him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have turned him black and white, singing black and white.
Right.
And
that's so funny.
You could have.
Yeah.
And instead, you just did a unreleased
that nobody
track.
Never heard of.
Right.
They all creeped out. Like, hey, they're like, what is this song? You could have did Jackson 5 with 5 different Michael Jacksons in different shades.
Yes. Yes. Got Tito out of here. Jermaine out of here. It's just 5 mics out there. Right. Come on, man.
So I had this argument. Do you think younger Michael Jackson can sing better than older Michael Jackson?
I think it's always there. I think it's always there. I think there's a period where his voice is changing, and it's probably he doesn't have access to all the things that he has. But I think if you line up an 11-year-old Mike and a 25-year-old Mike, you got a long night. They going at it.
Word?
They going at it.
I don't know, man. Younger Michael Jackson had it. I feel like he
had it.
He
did have it.
Yeah.
And he's also a kid, so he's probably doing things with his voice that you're not supposed to do. He's probably breaking rules. You know what I'm saying?
Like he was out there drinking, finding
the line, not drinking, but just like. Like when you a kid, you can scream louder and you could push your voice in ways that you wouldn't do as an adult because you thinking, oh, I don't want to lose my voice. Right. When you're a kid, you're not thinking about, oh, I could lose it. Right. Oh, it could go away. Oh, I could talk different. Oh, this could tear something or rip something. You know what I'm saying? But when you're older, now he has gone through puberty. His voice has changed. But he's so into singing and getting access to stuff that he's pushing his voice. When he did the recording for The Wiz, that's where he met Quincy Jones. And Quincy Jones heard him doing stuff in the mic like different, ow, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like just different things. And Quincy was like, do that again. Yeah. Do that again. And he's like, he was like Michael Jackson was like an instrument. Right. So that's him at like 18, 19. After, you know what I'm saying? Like you get to 25, he's probably pushed all those buttons and knows where all those buttons are. So that's why you got like an even fight. My bad, y'all.
My bad, y'all. I don't know, man. I think younger Michael Jackson is better than older Michael Jackson.
I got you.
But that's it. Because I really feel,
I got you.
I really feel like
he can't get on his tippy toes though. He got on platforms and he still can't get on his tippy toes.
He can't scoot backwards. I definitely feel like.
Why you disrespect the moonwalk like that? Why are you like that? Why would you do that?
I just think it's a funny way of describing it.
No, that's disrespectful. Scoot backwards? No, scoot backwards is what you say to somebody when you're trying to get by. That's not what he did.
If I'm blind and I'm asking you, can you describe the moonwalk to me? What you gonna say?
Why do you want to know? Why do you want to know? There's so many other things that I gotta explain to you first.
Please, brother Rob. Can you
fireworks.
People say the moonwalk.
I gotta tell you about fireworks well before I explain the moonwalk.
Come on, man. Let me have this. This is my dying
wish. When I explain the socks, you're not gonna get it. You're not even gonna get the socks. Forget them moving. You're going to be like, why would they put so many sentences on these socks? Why is there paragraphs all over the... All right.
This dude needs to be stopped, man. I'm asking you as a friend. I'm blind. Everyone said the moonwalk is where it's at. You don't need to know this, man. Trust me.
Cause it's showing off. What I'm gonna tell you about it, then you gonna try to do it? I can imagine. You gonna try to go backwards now? Going forwards is enough, and now you gonna try to go backwards because you don't want to be left out. I don't want that for you.
I'm living on the edge.
Going backwards is hard enough when you can see.
You a hater to my dreams, nigga.
How am I a hater to your dreams?
Because I'm asking you to help me to picture how it is, man. I'm sure somebody had told Stevie Wonder what it's like. He said, "Oh man, he was killing it, huh?"
That would probably be dope if it was somebody who they had a bunch of different ideas for how to express, you know. But also, I think it's dope how expressive Stevie Wonder was. You know how Stevie Wonder was able to just put so much into words that he really, didn't have the same connection to that we have. You know?
The fact that he's such a great writer and haven't seen any of this stuff. Yeah. He's describing grass and green and I'm sure somebody helped him. He's like the sun, feeling the heat from the sun. I know that's actually a feeling. But when you describe things that you actually can see, I'm like, somebody has either coached him or someone has described what these things actually look like.
Yeah. Also, I think Stevie Wonder was handled with care, and people really were thoughtful when when you look at like, how he was treated, the album covers and some of the other intangible things. That there was a lot of thought there.
I disagree now, 2023, because that what's happening with his hair right now is just, I don't know why he's holding on so long.
Why not? Why not? What's the point of being a genius? What is the point of being the illest person at what you do if you can't do what you want to do? Blind or not blind? What's the point? If Stevie made them albums and he could see and he wanted to wear his hair like that, what really could you say?
I just want to know.
What really could you say?
Like he feels, that's how he emotions, right? So he feels like, hey man, my hairline is getting pushed back. And he said, okay, let me tell you something, Stevie. A lot of people don't know this, but when people cut, they cut their hair when they start to bald. Mm-hmm. So it's like you are holding on to a shag now with braids.
What you mean?
His hairline is going back, and now only the dreadlocks is right here now.
Yeah.
So I don't know what hairstyle is that. It's like a monk now.
What you mean? It's not about hairstyles.
So
it's a lifestyle.
Okay.
It's a lifestyle. It's not a hairstyle. It's a lifestyle. He was like, yo, this is it. No more hairstyles. Y'all braided them to the sides. I didn't like it. Mm-hmm. Braid them to the back. Keep them going back. Keep them going back. Keep them going back. That's how I like it. That's how I like it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool.
I don't care what y'all like. Mm-hmm. I like it straight to the back.
Got you. I just want to know they charge him the same rate if 60% of his
hair got it. Stevie got it. He been had it. Mm-hmm. He was out there, just clap a little bit longer. He ain't even had nothing to say. Mm-hmm. He's just like, hey, y'all clap. look at that. I got y'all clapping. Where my check? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, Stevie been had it. Mm-hmm. I ain't never heard of Stevie not having it. There's a lot of people that lost it.
Yeah.
And they can check their account every minute if they want to.
Yeah, it
ain't there.
They keep remixing the song.
Stevie, I don't ever remember Stevie not having it. Mm-hmm. I don't ever remember hey man, hey y'all, we gotta help Stevie. Hey man, we gotta get together. Mm-hmm. Everybody he worked with come through. No, yeah. Stevie be at the funeral. Don't nobody be like, how's Stevie gonna get there?
He eating off a happy birthday.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Everybody don't get to remix Happy Birthday.
Right. I'm actually sick of this Happy Birthday.
And honestly, it was for Martin Luther King. It was so good. He made Martin Luther King's special birthday song so good that all black people was like, nah, they ain't just for Martin. But it's got Martin's name in it. We'll sing that part. We sing our part. No, this for all of us. He don't know all of us. He just know Martin, but it's for all of us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we took Martin Luther King's Happy Birthday song.
Idiots.
Martin Luther King in the insert, you can see him before Justin Bieber.
I haven't heard the original version. I just know how black people say it.
What you mean you haven't heard the original? You never heard
Martin Luther King's version? I know it's for him.
You never heard the song?
Yes, I'm saying you said it was Martin. His name's in the song.
Yeah.
Where's the name? Where's the name?
It's right before the chorus. It's like Martin Luther King, happy birthday to you. He's yeah. Martin Luther King is yeah.
No.
Yeah. Happy birthday to you. He's yeah.
Yeah is not in Martin Luther King at all.
Martin Luther King is yeah.
I thought it was like yeah.
No,
like
the last thing he says before he says happy birthday to you is Martin Luther King, happy birthday to you. Yeah is Martin Luther King.
I thought it was a South thing like yeah.
He from Detroit.
I mean, come on, man. But
what you mean?
It was in the South. It was Birmingham.
No.
It was a yeah.
He was out here. He moved from Detroit out here. By the time they was talking about the Martin Luther King holiday, the song was to raise awareness. They were trying to get the Martin Luther King holiday. everybody wasn't down for the Martin Luther King holiday. Arizona was the last state to ratify the Martin Luther King holiday. And so that's why Public Enemy made, by the time I get to Arizona, and they said they gonna never perform in Arizona again if they don't sign on for the Martin Luther King holiday. The whole country, it was the 50th state, so the whole country put pressure on Arizona to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny, we make all these Martin Luther King jokes and we play with Martin Luther King a lot, but the reason we know him, a lot of people had to work hard. A lot of people had to do a lot of work to get Martin Luther King's legacy out there. And, you know, because we have so much big stuff going on, we don't even get a conversation about that. We don't even talk about that because, you know, we have bigger fish to fry. We always have bigger fish to fry. There's so many small things that we could be worried about, but we not because we got so many big things.
I'm learning a lot.
They name like species of roses after people.
Do tell.
They ran out of names of things to describe new species of roses. They started in the 60s naming roses after people.
Crazy.
Not that many black women have roses named after them. It's not that many. It's very, very small amount of roses that are named after black women. A lot of them are named after white actresses. Just saying, we can't even get to that conversation because it's still life or death sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't even get to the, like, where's Taraji's rose?
Right.
Because we gotta, first of all, they don't even alert us when roses come out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't even alert it. When new flowers come out, it's not on the shade room.
I didn't even know.
It's not.
I didn't even know there was
because they in the shade. They don't care about plants growing.
Is it actual roses or are you talking about flowers?
I'm talking about roses.
Because I didn't know there's different type of roses. I know the different type of colors.
Dog, it's so many roses. It's so many roses. You start to look at them like, yo, some of y'all can't be related. It's tons of roses.
Do they look different, or they actually have that same little rose look?
Some of them look similar. Some of them are real similar. Also, I don't really know how they come into be, if they just like discovering them or if they like in the lab cooking up new roses. I don't really know about that. I'm not a botanist.
I didn't get that. I didn't assume that you were. But I appreciate this.
I let it be known. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be honest. If I don't got something, I don't got it. If I'm not something, you know, that's just on me.
Yeah. I appreciate your honesty. A lot of people would have ran with that.
Would have ran with what?
That you're a botanist.
No, but see, then you got to prove it. I don't really like dirt like that.
Yeah, I got it. You know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I like plants. I think they look cool, but I'm not trying to touch them.
I appreciate you.
To be a botanist, you got to touch them.
Got to get your hands dirty.
You got to get your hands dirty. Yeah.
But you're from the dirty South, though, right? You don't like that name?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess I could say, because the phrase was coined in Atlanta, I imagine that I would say that. But at the same time, that's not what that means.
I mean, you can't undescribe dirty, man.
Yeah, but it can have multiple connotations. It doesn't have to just be one thing.
How do you describe it then? You came up from the mud, right?
I wouldn't say I came up. I've gotten muddy before, but I didn't come from the mud. I'm not a salamander. You know what I'm saying? I was in a house.
Yeah.
So I got out of a bed.
Okay.
I got in trouble for not making it. I had to put it back together.
Damn it, yo.
You know what I'm saying? I really don't get the concept.
Yeah.
Why do I gotta make the bed look like nobody's been in it when somebody's been in it?
And it's my bed.
And it's my bed.
And I'm gonna lock it when I leave.
At the same time, there's a certain respect level when people walk in a room and the bed's made. They're like, I respect this room.
Do you let people in your room?
Do I let people in my room?
I mean, of course, your girl, of course. But I'm saying, as in, like, when you somebody, hey, come by, you know, you're like, hey, don't walk in my room. Or
I mean, no one's got a reason to be in my room.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm parents raised. Don't let nobody go in your room, and don't let, especially nobody sit in your room with their outside clothes.
I mean, I didn't have that. People could come in my room. Also, like, when I had an apartment, yeah, people could come in my room. You know what I'm saying?
I feel the way when people have outside clothes on my bed. And they sit in my
Yeah.
bed because people come on from like buses. They sitting on curbs. They break dancers. They butt is all dirty and they come sit
And
in your,
then they sleep in your bed.
not sleep, but
And
sit.
then where do you sleep?
Not sleep, sit.
They
Like
sit.
if we're playing the video game
so
on
somebody
bed.
break dancing, they come over, they sit in your bed.
You keep saying in, on.
Sit
Now,
on
they're
your
not getting
bed.
under the cover.
Got you.
Sitting
Got
on
you.
the
Sitting
comforter.
on your bed to play video games.
My mom used to get pissed at that. And I didn't
Yeah.
get it until I became an adult.
Yeah.
Because you don't know where people have been sitting and you don't know where people have been. Because now this is your faces laying on it,
Okay.
You got it?
Did you ever have Christmas lists?
This is an incredible left turn. As in me writing or giving it to my mom?
Like giving it to your mom, or
Yes,
did
as a
you
young
play
lad.
the Santa game?
Yes.
Did you ever ask Santa for a chair?
No.
See?
That was my fault.
See? You know what? Honestly, we don't ever talk about how
Necessities.
these messed up priorities are instilled in us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Think about how less stressed out you would have been about the people with the bed and stuff if you were like, Santa, honestly, what I need is a chair.
Yeah. A bench, because I have several
A
friends.
bench.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Because
Dang.
now we have several friends playing video games in front of my
Okay.
TV. Yeah.
What's going on? Are you still cool with these several friends, the bench work?
No.
No?
This is, of course, it's Dayton, Ohio now. So
What does that mean?
they're not.
They have Wi-Fi. They have cell phones.
Yeah, but they're not
I
traveling.
imagine. I only passed through.
Right, but they're not traveling to my house to play video games because now we have internet, so they can stay at home, and I can be at home. We're playing video games.
So you're not playing with them, even though you can.
I can play with them.
Yeah,
but they're not sitting in my beds.
But I asked if you kept in contact with these people.
I keep in contact with them, but they're not coming to my room to sit on my bed to play video games.
Got you.
Yeah.
What's your favorite color sky?
I like what's it called? Like a magic hour.
Magic hour. So like the talk show Magic Johnson had, Sheila E. was the band director, like 1999, 98, 99, around that time.
Oddly, yes. That is my favorite by far.
Yeah.
Yep.
What color sky is the magic hour? Is it like purple and gold?
It's right before sunset.
Right before sunset.
Yeah.
Okay. And what colors is it right before sunset?
I won't say it's a color. It's more like a cool. It's like 6 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I would express what I see during this cool, that's like 6 p.m. right before the sun sets. How would I describe what I see with my eyes at this time?
Right now?
Like at the time it's 6 o'clock, it's almost time for the sunset.
It's gloomy.
Gloomy. So the magic hour is gloomy.
Yep.
Interesting. And so gloomy would be like lighter tones or like darker tones or
it's more natural, not so hard.
Natural, not so hard.
Yep.
Is that soft?
Very soft. Pause.
Then why would you say natural, not so hard? Who talks like that?
Not so hard is the opposite of what? It's not like it's hurting my face squinting. So
okay. So it's natural. and it's not hurting your face, and it's gloomy.
Yeah.
It's natural, it's not hurting your face, it's gloomy.
You need me to change the flag down?
Change the flag down.
Are you want me to move this again?
I mean, it's up to you. I really don't know. I kind of like this. I kind of like turning into a blur. I do like turning into a blur. I do like just fading into like the distance.
It's like this is what you get.
I do like in this episode. I'm dead. I'm actually dead in this episode. I come back as a ghost to talk to Dion Lack.
Oh boy,
the ghost of podcast past.
Got you. For those who are listening, the sun is moving right now.
I'm transparent. You can actually see through me.
He's matching his.
It's
hoodie.
one of those ghost dad type of situations where you're like, "Well, did you show me him die? Right. Are you calling me stupid? Is this movie calling me stupid?" You know, it's like one of those type of moments where you're like, "All right, I get Bill Cosby goes back home and nobody knows that it's him, but also he doesn't look ghost enough."
Right. Yeah, he couldn't. The funny thing is, he couldn't talk to him.
He couldn't talk to him,
and he only could be seen in the dark.
Yeah, it was like, okay, we're gonna make him a ghost, but we're not gonna get any special effects.
Right.
We're just gonna figure out ways that him being a ghost means this movie is a different genre than it should be.
It's not going to be a horror or a thriller. It's going to be a comedy. It's like Casper, but real people.
You know, Casper, but about a dead dad.
Mm-hmm. And that was a sad movie, man.
Yeah.
Mom was already gone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was just children raising. But he came back to life. They couldn't find his body. That's what it was. I'm thinking like this.
Right.
Yeah, they had to find his body underwater, right?
A lot of body switch ghost movies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of movies where they're like, "Oh, he's a ghost that's in the body of somebody else," because that's way cheaper than making the body look like a ghost. But here at the Inconsistent Podcast, we spare no expense. We have paid Industrial Light and Magic to make me look like a ghost while I talk to Dion Lack.
Now that I think about it, I kind of feel like I should have been on that side. Because I'm darker, so I would have probably been your complexion and you would have been in the shade.
I think it's at some point it probably got so hot that it's like it probably even would have this effect on you. But on me, it feels like I took a lot of pictures that look like this in the early 2000s. So it feels like one of those came to life. Like a picture I took in the mall came to life. Which I kind of dig.
I'm embarrassed.
You would get a lot of those, you'd pass them out. That's kind of what I do with the podcast.
This is what it looks
when
like.
I see big shows and go to sporting events, I like airdrop everybody around me the podcast.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. It's probably annoying.
Works?
I don't know. Yeah. I haven't gotten in trouble for it yet. No one's been like, hey,
Rock, you sending me this damn podcast. What's going on with that?
We're getting complaints about a podcast being spread around.
But it's really inconsistent. Like it's not like everybody's getting it. It's like 4 or 5
This is so on brand for the podcast.
You know what I'm saying?
Because the podcast, no episode is the same. They're all snowflakes.
Yeah. Your face look like the filter of a girl who's like insecure for face, and she's added a bunch of filters to kind of hide some wrinkles and blemishes.
I got you. Yeah.
It's like, man, you're just.
But it's not a filter. This is actually how my face looks right now. And it makes you think maybe some of those girls should just like get some sun into their content.
Yeah.
I'm actually trailblazing because a lot of people watch Pinky Doll. She's gonna come through here And you know what I'm saying? Like if you come here at the time we record this right now, you gang.
We ain't never shooting over here again. We ain't never shooting over here again. We can go over there in the shade.
Why? Why not? This is so cool.
Because the sun,
no one else does this. Everyone else looks like themselves on podcasts. We are changing it. We're like, no, I don't want to look like myself. I want to look like someone's not done drawing me.
You should put.
I want to look like they were drawing me and then they took a break.
Yeah,
they wouldn't have made
details.
a sandwich.
No details.
Yeah,
this is more Michael Jackson.
Yeah, let's freaking exist in this. Yeah.
You're so white right now. Your face not even got the box around it no more.
Don't call me white, man.
I mean,
don't call me white. Don't put me in a box.
You look like you got vitiligo.
Don't put me in a. Don't say that. Why would you say that?
You do.
I'm having fun with light. Can I just exist in a world where I have fun with light without somebody making it about race? Everything's not about race. This is what I look like right now.
The most inconsistent light of the inconsistent podcast.
I personally love this. You know, we get our power from the sun.
Yeah, Superman.
Come on.
Yeah.
Humans. Mm-hmm. We eat vegetables. Mm-hmm. Vegetables grow from sunlight.
Yeah. Full circle, brother.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Sunlight can make us sick if we get too much of it.
Is that true?
UV rays. From the sun. Something we can't shake. Mm-hmm. The earth is always like, nah, come look at the sun.
Yeah.
Nah. Alaska, oh, we forgot about you. Here you go. Yeah.
So you believe in global warming?
Do I believe in global warming? Yes.
It's a two-part question. All right. So do you feel like there's a way?
It felt very one-partish.
Do you feel like there's a way we can block the sun from coming in? Like, give us some glasses. Give like the earth some glasses to kind of like alleviate the amount of.
See, that's the thing. The earth already came with that.
Right. We messed up.
And we're destroying it.
Yeah.
We're breaking the earth's glasses. We are bullies. Mm-hmm. The earth has glasses. Bullies. And the earth for centuries was like, you wouldn't hit a man with glasses, would you? And we were like,
Yep.
Aerosol. Mm-hmm. And now the earth is like, oh man.
Too bright. It's 6 a.m.,
where
bro.
Are my glasses?
6 a.m., bro. Why are you doing it so early?
Yeah.
I kind of felt like they needed to have just like a big ass filter to kind of just cover the earth, man. Like a really thick, like glass that kind of just shields and just turn it down a little bit. Turn the sun down a little bit, man.
I mean, that would be cool. Mm-hmm. But honestly, if you are able to do that, you're probably able to leave. You probably should have figured out how to bounce. What if there's another planet?
I'm sure it is.
And it's like, if we put all our resources together, we can go somewhere. They got all the food. Mm-hmm. They got they got everything waiting on us.
I don't know about waiting.
Our whole thing is supposed to be to figure out how to get from here to there, and then we straight. But we too busy bickering here. We don't even share what we got here.
If we leave, if all the humans leave, the earth will reset.
Right.
It will reset, but we just keep.
But there's some people banking on that, and that's why they're not going to bounce. They're like, I'm going to wait it out.
Wait it out.
Mm-hmm. Sooner or later, they're going to bounce, and then, you know what I'm saying, that's when I get cracking.
Well, you know what's scary is the fact that believing that we're the only people in the entire galaxy, but also believing that there are several other species in the galaxy.
Yeah.
They're so advanced than we are that they can travel to us, but we can't travel to them.
Right. Well, I mean, we don't even know where they at, so how can we travel to them?
But why do they know about us?
If they so advanced, why wouldn't they know about us?
It's terrifying because it's like we're in the bushes, and the whole time they like in the dark bushes or trees or forests, and they got like some night goggles watching us the whole time, and we walking like this. They see us, but we can't see them.
Right.
That's terrifying.
Why they ain't done nothing? They ain't done nothing. What's up? What's up?
You afraid of aliens?
Yo, aliens, if you out here, come to Dion's studio anytime, yo. All aliens come to Dion's studio anytime.
Please not.
You see where the sun's positioned. You know what I'm saying?
Please don't.
You already know. Just beam down from there. Just get the direct angle from the sun right here. Boom.
Why they always come at night too?
What you mean?
Aliens always come at night
in the movies,
but you never accidentally see them on, even in movies. They don't come during the day, right?
Honestly, what if Earth ain't all that? What if we think Earth is like a place that, like, we think it's popular, like we think in space, Earth is like New York City. But really, in space, Earth is like the last place you would go. That's the hood. And it's like you just, you wouldn't even ride through there because it's like, I don't even want to like they be looking at us and they be like, dog, if you go there, something's wrong with you. You know? This
is the Dollar Tree. Yeah, this is the place where you get scraps. It is like sightseeing. We're the animals. This is like the zoo. Watch these niggas act a fool. You know? Watch these niggas. Look at them. They up here doing podcasts and inconsistent light. You know? Look at them over here playing football. Right? It's not even entertaining. We got costume basketball, you know?
Okay.
You know, they got whole different technologies over there. You know? They got the real Michael Jackson playing the song we talking about. Man.
Think about how our minds would be blown if we just went somewhere and there was a step above, but it was like a tangible step.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, they play all their sports with more than one ball. And they're like, yeah, when in nature is it just one ball?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got two balls.
A hybrid.
Grapes got a bunch of balls. You know what I'm saying? Orange trees, apple trees. It's never just one ball. So like they playing basketball, but everybody got a ball.
Yeah, we Earth is a
they
cheap
playing
replica.
Football, but they playing with two. Like the defense got a ball too.
Crazy.
Yeah,
and they laughing at us like.
So we can understand it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we get it.
Right.
But then it's also like, dang.
Yeah.
That looks hard.
Right.
That looks difficult.
Yeah. Because it's like somebody from the 1940s watching us right now on the cell phone with a camera, and they're like, "How are they doing this?"
Yeah.
Like it'll blow somebody's mind if you try to explain the internet to somebody.
Yeah. I think there's periods where like everything could seem conceivable. You know what I'm saying? I could see somebody from the olden times seeing somebody like thousands of years later where people got on armor, but it's basically the same concept for everything and being like, I get it.
Right.
Actually, I could rock it.
Yeah.
And this because I know how to do it less. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, once you get to them cell phones, it's a whole nother
video too.
It's a whole dog. We like it's crazy.
Yeah, because I'm talking to somebody real time. Hey, how did you get in there? Did they trap you in there? It's like, no, this is my mom. Mom, how did he trap you in there? No, she's in Ohio.
Right. That would suck, man. You go back in time, you show them an iPhone, they break that thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like they throw it in some holy water and they like
sorcery.
You know what I'm saying? Stomp it out or
type
whatever.
What spell is this?
I'd be so mad. Like you know that costs $1,000.
Yeah.
Like $1,000.
Yeah.
You crazy? You gonna take a whole house and put it in your pocket?
A whole house?
Yeah. You know back then $1,000. Like man. That's a 3-bedroom right there. $1,000. What is wrong with you?
If you came across somebody today, 2023, and they said, "Listen to me, Rob."
First of all, if it's me, I'm always ready.
You already sold?
Always ready. If it's me, I'm always ready. I'm always ready for future or past Rob to come holler at me. Always game. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't even have put that out there because I don't want anybody to pretend to be future me or past me and mess me up. I really shouldn't even let people know that.
Right.
But y'all don't know the test or the answers.
Okay.
So I got my questions.
You already ready to go?
And I'm ready to go.
They tell you right now, I'm your grandson from 2075.
Okay.
Okay? I need you to do
Wait. They are talking like that?
Your grandson from 2075?
I have no kids now.
Yeah, if you had a child tomorrow, all right? Not tomorrow, but when eventually.
I have a
then
child
that child
tomorrow.
will have a child in the next 20, 30 years.
Right. That's like in the 50s.
Yeah. So that's good.
So then 75. So this is a 25-year-old.
Yeah. Let's do
talking to me.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Show me some respect. So you're only 25. I'm older than you now.
I'm still
in the past. I'm still older than you. Yeah.
And he's giving you step by step of what to do now, so you don't ruin the future. I seen how it turned out. I need you to do these things step by step.
Yeah.
And would you follow it, or would you be like, I need to kind of quiz you, man, because I feel
honestly, I'm going to tell him I'm going to follow it, but then I'm not going to get around to it because I'm busy scrolling and on Wikipedia and putting out podcasts.
Got you.
And doing shows. And I never get around to it.
Okay.
So the world does end.
Damn.
But I meant to save humanity. Wow. Oh man.
Yeah.
Shoot. I was watching
Damn.
First Take. I meant to save us. But it's like then after that it's NBA Today and then it's inside the NFL, you know, then it's around the horn.
Time travel.
It's already 5 o'clock on the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? The Sports Center now it's like actual games on, so I gotta watch those. You know, yeah. Jeopardy might come in the mix. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of the Kardashians on Hulu. It's a lot of. I'll get to it. I'll get to it.
You're not gonna be blown away by this. You can be like, "That's crazy."
You want what's really gonna happen?
Go for it.
Or do you want, of course,
yeah.
My heart, my intent is to save us, right?
Yeah.
But also, I'm the only one with this info. I got time.
Right.
I'll do it tomorrow.
No.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah?
By 2074, I'm going to start working on it.
No. It's
2074, I'll be like, all right, oh, shoot. The ball just dropped. It's 2074. Okay, I got a lot I got to do.
What did he say?
You got
Alzheimer's. You like, oh, what did he say?
Hey, I can't sleep. I'll explain it to y'all. Hey, grandson, don't even jump in the time machine. I know what I got to do. Okay, help me with it, because clearly.
You got your calendar like, oh, what does this mean?
That's what I do. I wait till 2075. I see my grandson be like, hey, man, give me some more time. Go back. Go back to 2015. Yeah. I had way more energy then. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Start me there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then, another 2075. Like, all right, 1996. That's really that's really where it took a turn.
Prime Rob,
you know what I'm saying? We got cable. We got Cartoon Network. It got real crazy. Go back to 96.
Yeah.
I promise I get it done. You know what I'm saying? Next 2075. All right, 88. You just gonna have to. You gonna have to raise me. You gonna have to raise me. You just gonna have to raise me. Clearly, I wasn't raised right. Okay,
help me. Help me. Help you. I'm sorry.
Oh man, I loved it. That was fun to say. Yeah.
That's fun, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
That was super fun.
Yeah. I'm really big on time travel.
I
want it to happen.
Yeah.
Where
would you go?
I was about to ask the same thing. If you could time travel, would you go back or forward? I have to use my time travel for evil. I have to find ways of planting seeds of money to my lineage.
It's so easy now.
Yeah.
It's so easy. You just go to 2020, be like Ethereum, Bitcoin, you know what I'm saying? GameStop, run it up, dog. Yeah. You know what I mean? Take out the PP loan, dog. You're not even going to pay them back, dog. Don't even use your money. Use their money, and then, dog.
I'm putting stocks in. Day one of Google, day one of Apple, day one of Facebook. All these stocks is going to be crazy.
I don't even know if you got to do that first.
Why not?
You go back to 2020, you get that bread, Then time travel comes out. Now you get multiple trips. Now you get to go back and do that. I'm going to 2020 first. You
gotta get one time travel.
All you gotta do is download the app. You just hey dog, I'm you. You want me to tell you what you did today? Like my memory's like that. I could really just be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm gonna tell you some stuff. It's gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like Meg Thee Stallion's life gonna be drastically different tomorrow. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, dog, myself would believe me. Come on, man.
Yeah. So what's the benefit of going to the future?
The benefit of seeing how it plays out.
Would you want to know how you die? That has them hard hitting questions right there. Well, hold on. Would you like to know how you die, or would you like to know what day you die? Ooh.
Honestly, we done been through what happens if I got a hard deadline like that. We done got through the issue. How is interesting?
Yeah.
How is interesting? Yeah.
Because if you find out it's like a freak of nature, you be avoiding all types of, he said a log from a tree. So let me just stay away from all type of wood.
Yeah.
You know, I think it'd be more terrifying to know how. Both of them are terrifying because you know that time is ticking and you can't tell nobody. If you knew the day, we'll feel sooner than later. Because now that is terror. Like you dying Tuesday. Oh.
Yeah.
You know, because now you can't even like take it back. Like, okay, I don't want to know more. Because now you're on the edge. Now you're giving your buys to everybody. I'm sorry. Right. I love you. Right. It's like, what are you doing all this for? And then now when you die, it's like a suicide. It looks like you did it on purpose.
Yeah. Or you start just saying like the Twitter just become ill quotes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like it's just like, man, y'all gonna miss some of this comedy when I'm gone, man.
You just posting all your clips.
You know? Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, I remember when, you told me it wasn't enough time to put me on stage, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, you an asshole! Oh.
Hey, dog, I'll never forget it.
Yeah. Wow. You told me I wasn't good enough, man. But because of you, because of this, I never. Yeah, asshole. Yeah, I. So if you had to choose between them two, how to die or what day you would die, which one would you choose?
I would like to know how. I would like to know how. But like if it's not natural, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If I get shot, if I get some sort of accident or something happens or some kind of thing, then I'm just chalking that up to the game.
Because they can say choke on food.
But if it's me and I find out it's something that I could have avoided, I probably would
try to avoid it.
I probably would try to
what
avoid it.
What if they say you're going to choke on food to death? And now you're like, I can't even eat no more.
No, I'm going to eat.
You going to purify all your food?
I'm going to eat, but I ain't gonna rush. I ain't never gonna rush.
Purifying your burgers.
Yeah. Nah, I'm to the very last compound. You know what I'm saying?
Like, why are you chewing your steak so much?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. No longer.
How about you?
I think it's more because everybody wants a long life to live. I think, man, because both of them were terrifying. Because you want far away from here. I'm still gonna say the day I'm gonna die.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah.
And just pray this far ahead. So I can just do all my goodbyes. You can't tell nobody either. Yeah. Do all your goodbyes and
why I can't tell nobody what's gonna happen? I'm gonna die?
Because you can't say, hey,
I already know I'm gonna die.
Well, you can't.
You already told me I'm not gonna live forever.
Yeah.
So what you gonna do? You gonna kill me? If I tell somebody you gonna kill me, now you a liar. Now you a liar because it's today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you kill
I'm telling.
Yeah.
I'm telling the Patreon. Hey, if you want to know the day I die, Go to Patreon right now. Patreon.com/The Inconsistent Podcast. And if you top tier, get Rob's death date. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I need money, dog. Yeah. I got stuff I got to do. I got places I got to go. I got stuff I got to see, dog. I'm selling it.
Now you're on suicide watch.
What you mean?
Now they're watching you like, what are you going to do to yourself, man? That's terrifying.
Hey. I'm going to be fresh as hell if the feds watching. You know what I'm saying? They going to watch me, but I'm going to be Gucci down when they watch me. Yeah.
You could be in a straight jacket.
Yeah, dog.
Hey, man, we love you, Rob.
Hey, man. Hey.
Your life is valuable, man. Don't do this.
They got to catch me first. They got to catch me.
Well,
yeah. Now I become a killer because I feel like other people mad that I told my death date. Now I got an AK on me at all times. I'm looking out the window like Malcolm X, but it's because I done gave up my death date and I want to keep it. I'm like, I'm cool with that. I can get everything done by then.
Yeah. The funny thing is, why are they subscribing to your Patreon? Where's this money going?
What you mean? The money's going to me living it up.
You're not living it up because you're telling people when you're going to die. I mean, if it's further in the future, that's cool.
Right.
But then people going to start telling other people, yo, Rob said you're going to die in 2017.
And then they going to ask me about it and I'm going to be like, here's the link. Put your credit card information in. Then we can talk about it. Come on, man.
That is terrible.
If you can't get on with your own death date, what's the point? What's the whole point?
Boy.
If I know when I'm gonna die, I still don't get none of my bars off, man. What's the point?
That is terror. I think how you would die is more terrifying because now you're watching everything that could possibly happen if remotely towards that item. Maybe or maybe not.
Like, it's a car crash. Yeah, you on edge when you in a car. But then when you get in a plane, you chilling. You like, I don't even know why y'all worried. It ain't gonna happen here. Good. Let me tell y'all that. Oh man,
good.
Oh man, why y'all so edgy on this train? We on the train. We good, baby.
Now you flying from LAX to Burbank.
Yo, I'm hanging out the hot air balloon. Like, it ain't gonna happen here, baby.
One hand, like.
Yeah, dog. Let's go higher, dog. What are we doing?
Let's go past the ozone layer.
Yeah, come on, man. Hey, I don't know about y'all. I'm gonna make it. I don't know what's gonna happen to y'all on this flight. But I'm about to make it. I'm good. Now, when I Uber out of here, pray for me. Pray for me when I Uber out of here.
I'm just gonna walk everywhere. You say Albuquerque, I'll walk there.
I'll bird scooter the mess up, dog. Hey,
I'm good.
I'm good.
That's funny as hell. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to test the wizard that's telling you this.
Why?
He said you.
Then why would they tell me?
Because
why would they tell me unless they wanted a story to tell other wizards? Man, one time I told somebody the death date, and then Patreon got crazy. So many subscribers. I almost wanted to change it because I was like, hey, I'm gonna let him cook. He got way funnier after the death date.
Take a lot of chances.
You take a lot of chances. You know what I'm saying? He did meth on that one time. I was like, ooh, I ain't even put that in the calculations. You know what I'm saying? Nobody did. Joe Rogan ain't doing meth. Joe Rogan, it's out. It's been out. Ain't nobody doing meth on.
It's a great experiment on the podcast. Like, I know I'm not going to die, y'all. So today we're going to try meth, crack, heroin.
We about to do real hot ones. You know what I'm saying? They don't be sweating like we be sweating over here, dog. Let me tell you.
You about to see real-time effects. Like,
yeah.
Whoo. I can see. So right now, what's happening, y'all? The heroin is going through my bloodstream. It's exhilarating, y'all.
I went to the alley so I can get the drugs. They don't do carry out. So I had an issue.
Yeah.
Went to a different alley. Mm-hmm. They said they had the smack.
Right.
Cooked it on a spoon. Okay. I had my family go get it for me so that they didn't think I was somebody else. I brought it back.
Dude, to do the Keith Lee of drugs?
Yeah. Yeah.
I had my friends go.
It's seasoned well, but you know, it got a little stuck in my nostrils. It just really, you know, it caused me to be a little boogery throughout the day. I didn't really like that 7 out of 10.
So it's pungent. It's not the high of like caffeine. It's more of a like you have some grease or butter in your mouth. It's kind of like it's like it's just a different feeling right now. I'm feeling like a limpness in my leg right now. I don't know what that is. So we're gonna have to put that on the Yelp right now to kind of judge that.
I like how since Keith Lee went like super viral.
Yeah,
there's all these other people like, well, I'm gonna be the mean critic.
Yeah,
and now there's all these like mean critics, and it's like, yo, this is getting
out of hand.
I didn't even know about the food criticism world of social media. I didn't know about that at all
until him.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was that big.
The stuff never came across my timeline. I was like, oh, this is amazing.
Right.
But also, I didn't even know, like, I'm like, yeah. And I get food stuff all the time.
Right. There was a chicken joint about a block away from here that it was bones, dry. And as soon as somebody did a critic like came to that spot, this place was line was crazy. I said, "Oh, somebody must have came here and did like a whole little video on it." Yeah, it's crazy.
That's fire.
Yeah,
that's fire.
Make or break a business, man.
When I go back in time, I'm also gonna do that.
You be a food critic?
I'll also be like, hey, dog. First of all, if I go back in time, I'm on TikTok first.
Oh,
I'm on TikTok before anybody else gets there.
You didn't do Vine?
I was on Vine early.
You was? I didn't get no Vine at all.
Didn't do nothing with it.
Didn't do nothing.
Seen it getting crazy and be like, all right, I'll get some people together, do one tomorrow.
Vine, YouTube, Instagram early.
Didn't have access to cameras or a decent computer or memory when YouTube started.
Right.
Didn't really even have access to YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube was
exclusive.
Hard enough to watch.
Right. It
was when it came out.
Buffering.
For me, I saw a lot of like pause and then I'm gonna leave, do something, come back, and then the red line gonna be all the way across.
Oh yeah, because
I was doing it like that. Like, hey, don't nobody touch the computer. I'm trying to see what Tay Zonde is talking about.
Yo,
I'm trying to see it. Okay,
Tay Zonde.
I heard one piano key. That's it. People keep talking about it. I put it on pause. When I get back, it's gonna be loaded up. When I get home, we gonna watch Chocolate Rain now. Yeah,
I gotta watch this. Charlie, you bit me one more time, man. This is hilarious. This little kid bit his finger, yo. Oh man, I gotta wait. What's he about to say? What is he gonna say? You know the worst is even today when you try to show somebody a video, you be like, "Yo, you gotta watch this shit, nigga," and it's like buffering. You be like, "Is it? Hold on. Is it about this?"
I don't do that.
You don't do that?
I don't ready? Just be confident. I from that PTSD of back in those days, I have that thing loaded up already. Ready. Yeah. If I need the volume all the way down, it's all the way down. If it needs to be all the way up, I come ready because I know it's annoying. Yeah. But I'm like, everybody ain't nice like me when it comes to this YouTube thing. You know what I'm saying? When my friend got an iPhone, shout out to Marshall, he had that. He was the first person I knew who had an iPhone that would let me see it. And I would be like YouTube, you know what I'm saying, the whole thing. Yeah.
I'm that dude that try to inspire the video. Yo, is this video about we were talking about this? Yeah, it was about this video with Pete Davidson and Tim Chalamet. They did the little video, and I'm like, here, just watch this.
No, I'm
like here it is right here, and it's like now like. You've seen it before, man, but it's the one on Instagram. It's like, come on, baby, come on, don't do me like this. Come on, baby, come on. Let me go. Let me try to find another link. What's your Wi-Fi? Because I need to show you this video. Because like, what are you talking about? Now I was like, just send it to me when you get a chance. Like, damn it, do I have my chance? I feel like I was like, you gotta try this. What is it? And I was like, I ain't got it yet.
Man,
I ain't got this food yet. Yeah, it is.
I didn't realize how long we've been
we've been cooking, brother.
Yeah, my fault.
Yeah.
This been the Inconsistent Podcast with Rob Haze. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Dion Lack.
Yeah.
Coming through, you know what I'm saying, various lights. I'm coming back.
You back, baby.
I'm coming back to life. I'm no longer a ghost anymore.
But like you said, people don't see this, man. A lot of people will listen to it. You know, you didn't have to say that, bro. Yeah. You didn't have to say that, man. People be listening to the podcast. They don't even know that you're podcast.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank y'all so much for watching and listening to the Inconsistent Podcast with Dion. Like, anything you want to tell the people?
Hey, man, thank y'all for listening. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Make sure you continue to like, subscribe, comment, share the podcast. Follow me at DionLack, Instagram, TikTok, X, Threads. Facebook, if you want to. If you want to get freaky, that's it.
Dion and I are in Say Less Fantasy, fantasy basketball league on All Def Digital. So make sure you check that out.
Yeah.
Also, if you're on the Patreon, you want to find out when I die, sign on. We got a tier for the people, you know what I'm saying, the real ones, you know what I mean? It's getting real inconsistent out here, but, we also got a tier for the people who want to, contribute and help out with the podcast. We appreciate all of y'all.
Terrifying. If you actually die, they're going to use this sound bite.
Use it. And I'm mad at you.
Me?
And I'm no. The person watching. And I'm angry at you. Yeah. You had your chance.
Yeah.
I could have been something. You guys held me back.
Yeah.
And you know who I'm talking to. Each and every one of you.
All of them.
Yeah.
Let them know.
Yeah.
All right. All right, bro.
All right. My bad, man.